Gaming Noodle here with Back in Time. I'm going to be taking a look at The Curse of Monkey Island. It is another point-and-click game from the 90s, which was published by LucasArts, which did many of my favourite games back in the 90s, come to think of it. And it was the third in the Monkey Island series. There were two games before it, which I actually did not play. I came into this series with this one, and I completely got hooked, and from there I did go back to check the older games out. I kind of lost interest when it went on to 3D, but that's a story for another time. I want to talk about The Curse of Monkey Island because it was one of those games back in the 90s that really had an effect on me. There were a few games, actually there was quite a lot of games that really kind of ticked all the boxes for me, that made a brilliant kind of game. And it's very important for me, at least in these point and click games, that everything speaks to me. The locations of where the game takes place is very important, because you are going to be stuck on some of the same screens for like hours, maybe even days. So it has to be appealing, and what can be more appealing than a fantastic tropical island full of pirates and all sorts of other things like monkeys and voodoo ladies in ships in the swamp, and who can forget Murray the Talking Skull. This game was fantastic. The voice acting was brilliant. The art style was, at least for the time, I think it was absolutely fantastic. I remember when I saw the game, I thought it was incredible. It was like a cartoon. It just looked really good. The animations were well done. It was just an all-round solid game. It never takes itself too seriously, which is what I really love about these kind of games. You know, it was the same with like the Broken Sword games, another point and click, that they didn't really ever take themselves too seriously, and it's always good to have that. It's really great when, you know, when they have so many jokes and stuff. And this game is full of jokes. This game has a lot of jokes, and I love it. You basically take on the role of Guybrush Threepwood, who wants to become a pirate. And basically, your girlfriend Elaine gets turned into gold and then gets kidnapped, and you have to try and rescue her. That's the main story, I think. And as you progress throughout the story, you start on Monkey Island, and you progress through. You progress through the game. You have to assemble your own pirate crew, get a ship, and then you travel to other islands. There's one other main island, and then you basically finish off in LeChuck, who is the main enemy of the game. You end up in LeChuck's Carnival, and that's basically the last part of the game. It really is, if you don't know what you're doing, it's a very long game, and it can take a while. Even if you do know what you're doing, it can take quite a few hours, actually, I think. But this game, if you haven't played it, I suggest you do, because it is fantastic. I highly recommend The Curse of Monkey Island. Go check it out.